Welcome back to East Coast Blue Jays podcast. Today, we'd like to discuss about four notable outfielders that the Toronto Blue Jays could attempt to get. So, no further ado, let's go, Jays. So, let's get things started. So, yeah, welcome back to our East Coast Blue Jays podcast. Today, we're going to be trying to find some outfielders to take on the position, because the Toronto Blue Jays were the bottom five team in home runs and average exit velocity last year. That's not that great. They'll need to find more pop in the free agent market if they're going to want to be somewhat compete next year in the American National League division. I mean, you're competing against New York Yankees, Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox, and don't leave out the Rays. But at the moment, they'll have three outfielder position players as follows. This is all they have. They have Nathan Lukes, David Snyder, and Joey Loperfido. These are all young guys that did all right last year, but with those three Blue Jays, they only produced a 1.3 F WAR and was ranked 27 in that position in the MLB. That's not acceptable. I mean, if we want to compete, we're going to have to do better next year. It's not good enough, and if they want to compete, they have to get these free agents that are available at this moment. They're going to have to pay. All right. So the outfielder, there are two top free outfielders right now in the market, and it will definitely improve the pop for the Toronto Blue Jays. First notable is Anthony Santander. He played for the Baltimore Orioles last year, and he is coming off a great year, hitting 44 home runs, driving in 102 RBIs, and hitting 140 hits. That's pretty good. I'll take that. And then everybody knows, every Toronto Blue Jay fan knows Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, he's just coming off a World Series ring. Why wouldn't you want to come back? And he'll just fit right in there. He'd be like the number 3 hitter, and Vladdy would be number 4 hitter. So, Teoscar Hernandez played for the World Series champs, the Los Angeles Dodgers. And yes, he is coming off a great year with 33 home runs, 99 RBIs, and hitting 160 hits. That's pretty good. He's got more speed than Santander. Um, Santander, well, he doesn't have that great of a speed, but he does hit the ball a lot, so they're pretty average. Santander is ranked 5th in home runs since 2020. Teoscar is ranked 6th in home runs since 2020. They both hit an average of 90 to 140 exit velocity. That's a lot. That's a lot of pop. Both coming off a career year, and both received an All-Star jersey. They both got a Silver Slugger, and they both were down for the MVP ballot box. So they had a remarkable year last year. Let me see. So both received a qualifying offer, and of course they both rejected it. So any team that the thing is about signing these two guys, Teoscar and Anthony, they will lose a draft pick, and they will also lose an international pool bonus. So it's a big risk. Maybe that's why a lot of these teams are kind of holding back and waiting, because losing a draft pick is big, especially if you don't have a firm team like the Toronto Blue Jays. So that's something that the front office is going to have to really dig down and think about. So these guys, the average value of Hernandez and Santander per year is between $20 to $25 million. Teoscar Hernandez is asking for a 4-year contract, and Anthony Santander is asking for a 5-year contract. So I know Teoscar is 32 and Santander is 30. So they're still someone in their prime. They're still doing well. I don't know if they're going to have the year that they had last year, but even if they get close to what they had last year, it's going to be a bonus. It's going to be a lot more of what the Jays have now in the offense. I mean, Snyder did well. He did good, Nathan looks, as long as he can stay healthy, and Love Parfito, he's a young guy that we picked up from the Houston Astros last year. So if he does well, we'll see what happens. I'm not real sure what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. All right. So there's a couple notable ones I like to mention. There's two more. So there is the other two notable free agents are Max Kepler and Jock Pedersen. So either one of these guys is a great notable position players that the Jays can pick up for their bats. Max Kepler has been, but the thing is, Max Kepler has been dealing with a lot of knee injuries the last couple of years. Um, so it's kind of a risk, but if he can get back to his 2019 year performance with the Minnesota Twins, it would be worthy to get him. So in 2019, he batted 36 home runs, 90 RBIs, and 132 hits. That was his best season 5 years ago. If he can get even close to that, it'd be awesome. But like I said, it's good. It's a risk. Max would be a gamble if the Jays picked him up. But if he stays healthy, it would impact the pop in the offense for the Toronto Blue Jays. So I would consider him, maybe at a low price, not a high price. It's he'd do better than Turner and Balderback did last year. you know, Even Kevin Kiermaier. Kevin Kiermaier did great in the outfield, but as far as his pop, there wasn't a whole lot there. So why not? Well, take the risk. So the other one I like to mention is Jock Pedersen is another great notable outfielder to mention. The Blue Jays did express interest on the last season, but unfortunately, that we didn't sign him. But that's okay. Jock only played. The thing is with Jock, he only played designated hitter last year for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We need, well, kind of hurt. Maybe a DH wouldn't hurt. You know, maybe get both. If we get Jock for designated hitter, maybe we'll get Teal in the outfields. Wouldn't that be nice? Or Sandander. I'll take Sandander and Teal anytime. But Jacques played 132 games last year. He hit 23 home runs, drove in 64 RBIs, and he hit 101 hits. So that's not bad in 132 games. I'll take that any day. Jay's top hitter, home run hitter, was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hit 30. He hit 23. The next below that was George Springer. He hit 19. So it's going to help. I would take him. So overall, if we need to sign Teoscar Hernandez or Anthony Sandander in order to be, we need to sign one of them. If I had a choice to pick Teoscar Hernandez or Anthony Santander, I would pick Tio. I would. He's familiar with the team. He's a great player, but I would take any one of them. But yeah, so four notable free agents in the market rate at this time is Teoscar Hernandez, Anthony Santander, Max Kepler, and Jock Penderson. Penderson, sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, the Jays will pull one off because we're gonna need it. If we're gonna be competitive in the American League division, we're gonna have to do something. And we're still kind of waiting on Corbin Burns. I don't know what's going on there. It's my understanding Toronto Blue Jays is the highest bidder again, but he doesn't seem to want to play for the Jays because he wants to play in LA where he's from. So, and he doesn't know where the Jays are going to end up. Are we going to lose Bo and Vladdy? So why would you want to sign with a team that they don't know what they're going to do? But maybe an opt out in 3 years' time for Corbin Burns. But we will see. But for now, if we can get some of these guys signed up, maybe it'd be a little carrot to get Corbin Burns and other players coming in, because right now it doesn't look promising for the Toronto Blue Jays. Looks pretty sad actually, and I'm just hoping something's going to happen quick because the Toronto Blue Jays were going up. Now they're just declining. It doesn't seem. It looks like a rebuilding team. It, within a year or so, we'll have a mental idea, visual idea of what kind of a team this is going to be like in a couple of years. If they don't sign anybody this off season, it's going to be a rebuild team next year, guaranteed. We're going to lose Vladdy, we're going to lose Bo, and it's just going to be a shit show. So anyway, it is what it is. But I love the Toronto Blue Jays. I just hope they do something. But thank you all for watching. This is it for today. But I'm coming back on tonight with Jeremy Harris. We're going to talk more about baseball and the Blue Jays and what they could do, what can't they do. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you all for coming. This is East Coast Blue Jays Podcast. Your host, Patrick McGraw. Thank you, and have yourself a great day.